Hey there. A while ago, I did a video on my top 10 watchouts for buying property in Michigan's Upper Peninsula, and today I wanted to talk about my number two, which is wetlands. So my number two watchout. Um, I believe I had heard the entire UP at one time was considered a wetland. And if you look at the map, you can definitely see that there's a lot of water around. So a lot of the properties you look at, they're not going to tell you this. You're going to have to find out yourself by researching and making sure the area you're in is good. And for sure, you can talk to the health department, I would say, or somebody that puts in septic systems, and they would know what areas tend to be wetlands and what are not. Because in these areas it's going to cost you more to do things, especially if you're going to build. Now, if you're just looking for hunting land, don't worry about it. Wetlands and water are good for wildlife, right? So that's fine. But for me, I was looking for a property where I could potentially put a cabin someday. And if the property is considered a wetland, you may or may not be able to build or put in a septic system or drill a well or any of those things. Wetlands can be protected. So this property here has been on the market as long as I've been looking. It's a good deal, right? $50,000 for 80 acres. It's in McMillan, which seems like a nice area. Not a lot of people. It tells you in here, let's see, it's on a gravel road. The snowmobile trail runs along that road. It says the land is low and wet in places but has solid usable ground. So this may not be a deal breaker. There's no power, so you'd be off grid. But yeah, so we had a septic put in our property, and I was told that this McMillan area where this is located has a lot of water in the area. And we also were told if you see pussy willows or cattails along the property that you should be careful, because cattails are indication that there's water in the ground, it's wet, right? And there's also, I came across this map viewer. I don't really know the background of this. I just know that I use this as a reference. So I'll put the link to this in the description. But you can come here and, zoomed out, everything looks fine. But as you zoom in, you get these orange and green areas, which is an indication over here that it is identified with soil that include wetland soils, right? So anything that's orange and green, is going to be potential wetland area. So that property that I had here is McMillan, just north of McMillan. There's definitely, I think that's the Tequamanon River. So right up from here, so if you go look at the map, you can see there's the river, and north of there is all this orange and green, right? So that's a way you can look and see what the area is going to be like for the property you're looking at. And just be very careful before you do anything. I definitely don't know the validity of this site, and I would say don't 100% go on just this map, but do some research and see what you can find out from the county, the township, about property. If you're wanting to put in a septic system or well, contact a company that would be doing the work and have them evaluate, like, if it would be possible or not, like show them what you're looking at doing and get their opinion on it before you lock into anything. You could also if you find a property that's interesting to you that you like to purchase, but you need to find out more information about these types of things, you can definitely make an offer on the property and then just have contingent upon positive conclusion of being able to put in a septic system or something. Um, or even the realtor might know what you can and cannot do. So that was my number 3, watch out when buying property in Michigan's Upper Peninsula. I did come across that quite often. So definitely something to be on the lookout for, and good luck with your search. And I hope that helps. Thanks. Bye.